Start recording. Stop record. Screen curtained off. Speech off.
Hello guys, this is Technology Freak 1000, and yes, I do have a new unit today. Oh great, I was trying to sound monotone but couldn't get that stuff done, oh my gosh. Ooh. Well, I guess we're going to have to review this unit and take a look at it. Let's do that right now. Guys, my channel's got over 15 minutes in record times, so we can take as long as we need to, but I'm not going to do that. However, I'm going to go over a majority of what's on this unit here. If you want me to do this, up at the top it says Braille and Speak all the way across. I used to have a Braille note that was like as thick as this. So it's basically a rectangular box, if you will. About an inch thick. So, who knew a device from 1998 could actually be so, well, full? I mean, full of being lightweight. Well, it actually is. Turning on the unit, you will hear a monotone voice. Let me go ahead and turn on the speech in 3, 2, 1.
APH already YouTube now open option 9:22 p.m.
Oh, that's the thing. To create a micro, you have to press dots 1, 3, 4, and 5. That's one of the first things. And then press space if you want to create a startup micro. It will ask you, create a startup micro, Y or N. It will have you type Y or N for that. And it will start recording, and you can do whatever the macro you want it to be. Whatever macro you want it to be. The keys are all rectangular. What I didn't realize is that the keys feel more like the unit itself.
Option
Going to the options menu first. Let's go to the options.
calendar check.
Calendar check. I believe it checks the calendar, but I don't know.
Calculator.
Standard calculating stuff.
Date.
The date. It would display the date when you press the letter D.
File commands.
File commands. Those are the commands of the files.
Smart calendar.
Smart calendar. And by the way, what I meant by display, I meant it will say the date.
Calculate line. Smart calendar.
Smart calendar is the smart calendar. This actually existed for a while.
Calculate line.
Okay, calculate line, not sure what that was.
Open the previously open file.
It speaks for itself. You can open the previously opened file.
Open currently selected file.
You can even open the currently selected file from this menu.
Review mode.
Review mode. That means you can review a document, I think.
Set time/date.
You can set the time or date. Or alarm.
Spell check.
I mean, for some reason, it's not working on this unit. I'm gonna have to see when I get an old computer or an external CD-ROM drive to see if it would work. Now, there is no way to actually plug this unit into my computer if I had a computer to plug it into, which I don't.
Time. Spell check.
It's basically the spell checker.
Time.
Time, you know, it would say the time.
Say countdown timer.
Say countdown timer. I believe that would either be the alarm or stopwatch related.
Stopwatch.
Yeah, stopwatch.
Accept
execute program.
Say alarm.
Say alarm. That would mean, like, if you press dots 1 and 5 with the spacebar, it will say the alarm.
2 p.m. The date is Saturday, June 13, 2020.
Okay. This unit is not getting hot. I'm hoping it's still charging, because I'm charging it right now.
Option. Abort.
Now for the parameters menu, let's do that first.
Set speech
Let's
parameters.
do that now. Set speech parameters.
Exit.
Press dots 3, 4, 5, and then the spacebar to get into it.
Set speech parameters.
Note that this unit does not have an enter or backspace key. To delete, or to erase a character by just, going back. That would mean you would have to press dots 1, 2, and then the spacebar. Pressing certain keys will do certain actions. Actions. Pressing dots 1 and 4 will raise and lower the volume.
Louder, 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 softer, softer, softer.
Pressing dots 2 and 5, hang on.
Faster, slower.
Will increase or decrease the speech rate.
Faster, faster, slower, slower.
Finally, pressing either dots 3 and 6 will raise and lower the pitch. This is quite funny, if you ask me.
Shire, 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 shire.
You'll hear a little click or something when you're at the end of something. It kind of, what is that word? It kind of, is static when, right there, when it says, hey, or whatever. Don't worry, we'll go back to normal. That's about as low as it'll go.
Slower, 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 faster, faster, slower. Shire, 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 slower.
And now we're back to normal. Doing the vice would be to do dots 5 and 6 and dots 2 and 3.
Frequency.
Actually, I'm sorry, that's frequency.
Frequency.
It kind of does like
Device number 5.
you have to do you have to add space to dots 2 and 3 and 5 and 6 to go through.
Device number 1. Device number 2. Device number 3. Device number 4. Device number 5. Device number 1.
Now here's here's what you got to be careful about. The punctuation level.
Punctuation is valid parameter. Those punctuation, punctuation, punctuation is valid parameter. No punctuation. Device number 5. Device number 1. Frequency. Frequency. No punctuation is valid parameter. Frequency is valid parameter. Exit. Option. Abort. S. Loading. Loading. Top of file.
Here's the file.
Hello, the unit charge is slow, but it's probably because of it being low. Set speech parameters is valid. Most punctuation. No punctuation. Total space punctuation space is valid space parameter space. No punctuation. Frequency. 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 No punctuation is valid parameter. Frequency. Frequency. No punctuation. Is valid parameter. Frequency. Frequency. No is valid parameter.
I'm not sure.
Frequency. Is valid. Is valid. Is valid. Is valid. No punctuation. Is valid. Is valid. No punctuation. No punctuation. Slower. Faster. Faster. Slower. Faster. Lower. Higher. Higher. Lower. Louder. Louder. Softer. Softer. Louder. Louder. Softer. Softer. Louder.
Okay, something was wrong here.
Punctuation. No punctuation. Total space punctuation space. No punctuation. No punctuation. Current punctuation set is some. No punctuation.
I think you know what happens when you're on the punctuation.
Is valid param. Exit. Option. Calendar check.
Alright, we're getting out of that.
Abort.
So, status. Let's go through that.
Set of value. Depend column 0. 61% charging.
Okay, that's what it was when I first started.
Battery used 4 hours 21 minutes.
So, this is what you gotta do.
Reset battery timer, enter YURL.
I'm not gonna reset it because it's not done charging. The goal is for when it's done charging.
Battery used 4 hours 21 minutes.
So when it's charging, like when when it's done charging, I'm going to reset the battery timer.
Reset battery timer, enter YURL. Battery used 4 hours. Reset battery timer, Storage 5. Skip LED lines off. Rejector lamentation characters off. Split windows, lines or sentences. December 29, 1998 revision. Can change that December 29, 1998 revision.
Yeah, there's no way you can do that.
Can change this cursor tracking on.
Cursor tracking. That means you can track the cursor. The thing about this, there's no Braille feedback, and there's no way you can attach a Braille display to this unless you are someone who loves to hack, and there's no way you can do that. The maximum of any type of buttons on this thing is 7. There's only the keys on the device, and then there's the switch on the right. Let's exit.
Exit. Tap on file. Option. Enter file command. Enter file to create. Uppercase T D C H L L O G Y space. Uppercase F up D A K 1 0 0 0 dot. Tap on file. File is empty. Option. Enter file command. File number 0 help 5 pages. File number 17 technology FRAK 10001 page Braille file.
Yeah.
Technology FRAK 1000 now open.
Yeah, to open a file, you do like you do the options with O in space. If you don't know Braille, O is dots 1, 3, 5. And then options, it's that, but with space. So, let's start typing some things. And, I guess that'll be the end of this video, I guess. But I don't know, but I haven't gone through the entire thingy here.
Dot 6.
Now we have to read it by pressing dots 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 in space, which is the ER chord if you are familiar with the older note takers.
Hello guys, it's technology friendly here. Just wanted to type something on this device. How are you guys doing?
The freak on the...
Tap on file. And on file. Enter delete parameter. Null. Okay.
Alright, so to delete all, you press dots. To delete from cursor to end of file. You do the delete command, which is... or the delete menu, which is dots 1, 4, 5, and then space to get into it. To delete all, like from cursor to the end of the text, you press dots 1, 3, 5, and 6. No space. Press dots 1, 5, in the space bar. 1, 5 in the space bar to enter on that, since there's no enter key.
Top of file.
To make sure the file is empty, press dots 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and then the space bar.
File is empty.
It will tell you that.
Top of file.
Alright, so to get into the parameters menu, press space with dots 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Enter parameter.
It will tell you to enter a parameter, but you can always just go to the menu by either going down it or going up the menu. To go down it, press space. Wait, what? Sorry. To go down the menu, press space with dot 4. To go up the menu, press space with dot 1.
Line fix. Set dot rate. Cursor directed. Set duplex. Set head shape. Reset ornamentation characters.
See, this was made before any kind of Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So, if you think you're gonna get Bluetooth, then think again, because the only way you're actually going to get some type of, storage is by, connecting this to a PC by a serial port. The serial port is 2 round circles with a line in between. I think I've found that before. But, this is basically like the PDA for the blind, if you think about it. This was like the forerunner to like the Braille Note, the Braille Sense, the the PacMate. In fact, Freedom Scientific partnered with APH to make the Scholar, okay?
Set parity. Speak revision date.
That would just speak through a revision date, which is December 29th, 1998.
Set stop bits. Set Braille translator. Unprotect file. Set window length. Activate serial port. Set data bits. Activate serial port.
If you go into here,
Serial port enter URL. Invalid input. DR.
wait, what?
Top of file. End of file. Top of file. File is empty. Top of file. Word reset. Please verify. Invalid input. End. Top of file. File is empty. File is empty. Top of file.
Phew, that was close. Okay.
Enter. Endla. Set. Cursor. Set. Set. Read. Set. Speak revision date. Set stop bit. Set rate. Unprotect. Set wind. Activate. Set date. Activate 0.26. And line fix. Serial port enter URL. Okay. Top of file.
See, serial port is now activated. What it will do is it will activate the serial port, meaning you could probably plug it into something and it would already, I guess, either be recognized or something, I don't know. This is my first time actually using one of these devices, so I guess I'm guessing from my experience, which today's the first time I've actually used one of these things. So, yeah,
Enter. Serial port enter while. Okay.
you can just enable or disable it. It's like,
Top of file.
this is probably the only way you're going to connect it to stuff, and the only other thing is you can connect it. To do a warm reset, all you got to do is press dots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in space with the space bar, kind of like on a Braille note.
Warm reset. Please verify.
You can just press in.
Invalid input. Dot. Top of file. File is empty.
I got to be very careful because the way to reset this thing, you have to do it via the keys on the device. You have to do it. There's no reset button. Like to reset the device, you could I don't think you can just reset it, like restart it or anything. The way to restart it would just be you just turning it off and turning it back on.
APH color ready technology FREAK 1000 open option 9:48 p.m.
9:48. So yeah, there's that.
Dot 6 top of file.
Well, I gotta get out of here. So, I didn't look at all the stuff, but there is a little bit more if you want to know more about it. I'll do separate videos. With that out of the way, me and the real and speak would like to say goodbye. Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye, guys.
See you guys later.